Fucking hell. Got upset that you gave Maggie away.
Okay, hello and welcome to Two Maggies Up Top, that Premier League podcast fueled by the Magnums. We're back again, episode 23. Let's go. If you don't already know, I'm your host, Big Kes, aka Kes Ferdinand, aka Kesy Lingard. Come on, rejuvenated and that. Come on, you done know the thing already. Come on. Hey, and to my left, we've got my co-host. It's Big Lows, aka Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Come on. Yeah, man missed a few sits weekend, but he's doing his thing.
September, October, Lewin,
yeah.
Couple good
What are you saying, Lows?
To be fair, my hair's trying to get as long as this, so I don't have the pull back thing and everything.
You can slightly do that, you know?
Yeah.
Low key.
Can you put it up? Do you want to borrow the headband?
No, because my hairline would be like...
No, just try to
Oh, so you saying that you can see that the hairlines actually peak then?
No, do the
Wait,
back.
you can see the hairlines peak?
It's a bit thinner at the front, innit? That's what I'm saying, you get me?
That's what I'm saying. It's a proof. Sometimes, you know, yeah, certain man's barbers are saving them, fam. You know what I mean? They're the magic on the hairline and that.
Yeah.
Calm. I ain't got a barber. I think, when you get into my hairline, yeah, it's
That comes
natural.
about saving you from dry skin. It's the same purpose, isn't it?
This guy definitely got a barber,
Yeah, trust me.
I ain't got a
Yes.
barber, fam.
Yeah, he's part-time.
got a hairdresser or something.
I ain't got a hairdresser. Not a
Yeah.
barber, fam.
Yeah,
Same.
part-time.
Nah, my
Different?
hairdresser don't shape up the thing, though.
You being sexist.
Hey, see, and to my right, we've got my co-host. You know the name is Big Pans, aka Pan Allardyce.
Big Pan.
Roll to Stamford Bridge when he wants and that. What you saying, guys?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go in it. I'm not talking. Skipping that game week this week, man.
What you saying, Pans?
I'm alright, man. I'm alright. I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm good. Yeah,
Come
bro.
on.
I'm good.
We're there, man. Another episode, man.
Man remixed the Sam, you know. Fucking hell. I thought Panic Xhaka was bad enough.
No.
But you timed that well, so I'll give you that one. I like that.
Come on. Let's jump in, man. Obviously, last time we spoke, we mentioned the England under 21s and that, talking about their performance in the under 21 championships and that. They've gone on to completely bottle it by going out of the competition. I think it was inevitable based on their first two performances. To be honest with you, they played well against Croatia, but it just makes you question the manager even further for me because the way they played in the third game, why was that not present in the first two? Curtis Jones was quality, he scored. Why didn't he have many minutes? The best two players, Eze and Curtis Jones, hardly got minutes in the first two games. Who do you question for that?
Too little, too late.
Yeah. To be honest with you though, so they had to win by 2. They were 2-0 up, and Croatia scored a screamer.
Top bins.
The guy scored a screamer 91st minute.
Man.
Yeah.
Also, Ramsdale was quiet in the game, but he made some
Made some
big
crucial
saves.
saves,
He made
yeah.
some crucial saves.
Yeah.
I saw Curtis Jones all vexed after the game.
Yeah. But as my guy Andy Gray would say, you just don't save those ones.
Yeah.
you just don't. You're there.
Take
you
a
don't.
bow, son.
Take a bow. Yeah.
Take a
Honestly,
bow.
big man thing. They bottled it, but honestly, it was top bins. So yeah, England go out. I think.
Again.
Yeah. AD Buffett's got to be gone.
Yeah.
It's that simple, man. The quality's there, innit?
That's usually the case, though, isn't it? Like every tournament, when they go out, the manager usually just.
Well, no, but the last tournament was AD Buffett. So
It's
it's his second one. It's his second one in a row. I'm like,
It's quite rare, though, isn't it?
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. If I was Eddie Howe, I'd be looking at under 21 job and then looking to push myself up that ladder. If I've seen
I saw
Southgate,
Eddie Howe as well.
if I've seen Southgate get England manager credentials, yeah, and ratings and the actual job, then you can't tell me Eddie Howe can't get it. It's not more worthy of that than he was.
I think. No, well, yeah, but I think same with Lamps, what you said last week. I think Eddie Howe's better suited in PL.
I'm glad you said that, guy. I was going to get on to you. If you said how was that, I was going to say that's beneath
obviously-
Lampard, yeah.
No, it's not, innit? But it is in the sense. I think it's the same. Like as in Eddie Howe will be sick at the job,
right.
but
There's
he's
better
so
jobs
much.
for him.
He's wasted there.
No,
innit?
I agree. I don't know about wasted, but I think they are better jobs.
Well, not wasted.
Nah,
Yeah,
I hear
he
you.
could do something much better.
We surely as an England setup, we've got to have better managers, better coaches in those roles to better the players or get the most out of them, especially when it's in key stages.
Yes.
So I hear what you're saying about their Premier League managers, and they're well deserving there. I see Eddie Howe got linked to Celtic.
Oh yeah, I saw that as well. That's actually a live move for him.
Is it though?
I think it's a step back a bit.
Yeah.
I feel like go there, win a couple
Celtic.
titles and that, and then go on to a bigger,
I'm
better
not gonna
job.
lie to you.
To be fair, Brendan Rodgers done it, fam. Brendan Rodgers done it.
Brendan Rodgers, he couldn't do much better than what he did. He went out there.
But that's what was so live about it.
Yeah.
He's landed a Leicester job.
But then he
I get
landed a
that,
good
yeah.
job after.
No, I get that. But you see the level of domination that you have to put in Celtic, yeah?
Yeah.
If you go to Celtic now and win a one cup, one trophy, one
But now-
cup, yeah, that's
Yeah,
dead.
but
But now you've got
they're not
Rangers,
playing the
but-
same Rangers, fam. They're
I
not
know,
playing the
right?
same
I'm
Rangers.
saying, but Brendan Rodgers went there and showed that he's levels by winning the whatever he did.
Yeah, he has done
But-
the thing. He
but
done
do
his
you
whole
not-
thing there.
yeah.
the whole
Do you not
thing,
think Eddie Howe would be go there to be good for him, get some silver under his name?
I just
like,
think,
and actually, you know what I mean?
I just think
Put his CV up.
That's a good point, but I think you have more to lose than gain from the Celtic job. You're going to a club where
No, 100%.
every trophy is an expectation, yeah? So if you win a league, it's like, yeah, you should be. It's like PSG. You go there and win the French league.
Poch is struggling, boy.
That's what I'm saying.
That's another story.
Yeah, that's another story for
Yeah.
them. But you go there and win the French league, it's like you're expected to do it. You don't win it, and it's the end of the world.
Yeah.
So now like you winning a trophy, it's not even that big a feat.
Yeah.
For Eddie Howe, yeah, you can say it looks good and whatever, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, the Scottish league to me is the equivalent of the flipping Papa John's trophy.
No, I hear that.
You know what I mean?
I do
Like,
hear that.
it's
I
the
think it would
same-
just be good for him to accept, like, stepping stone in his career to get a bit of silver under his belt and go on to a bigger PL
I just
club.
think
maybe.
it just gets him back into a job.
Oh,
innit?
maybe,
But
yeah.
I don't think personally.
And lastly on that, the fact that there is no Premier League jobs out there at the moment, maybe you need something like that to be able to then wait your time, buy
Maybe.
your time,
Yeah.
and keep things ticking over.
Just
Yeah.
wait for Spurs
That's
job,
what I'm
innit?
saying.
But I think there's I think there's a few jobs on the brink of
We'll
becoming
see.
available,
We'll
innit?
see.
But
He does deserve a big move, though.
yeah, and he
earned
plays
his
a good
right
brand
to.
of football. So
Yeah, we'll see.
I
But,
think
yeah.
personally, Celtic would be lucky to have him, but I think you could do a bit better than that,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Okay.
Moving on, I want to big up Rebecca Welch.
Yeah, big up.
Big her up. First female ref in EFL history.
Yeah, come
Took
on.
charge of the Harrogate vs Port Vale in League 2. Big up, man. That's a
Yeah,
massive
mad.
step.
Yeah.
And it's just needed, isn't it?
Yeah, man. It's
I don't see the issue with it, man.
Nah, it's one of them ones where if you're good enough to do the job,
You
do
do
the
it.
job. End of.
It's like the linesman, who's the female?
Sian Massey.
Yeah, she's actually live.
Sian Massey's probably one of the
She's
best.
got time.
She's sick.
Say lines man. Lines women.
Woman or lines
Lines
person.
person. Yeah.
It's like she's actually live.
Yeah.
If you're good at your job, why
Nah,
not?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
do
yeah.
it, innit?
Nah, so big up Rebecca Welch. And like I said, I'm all for this, man. As long as it's not this whole quota thing where it's like, oh, you have to. Nah, if you're good enough,
If you're good enough,
Can't
do,
do
it,
it.
do the job. So
Do you know-
I'd love to see it.
I hear that. And do you know what also annoys me, that pissed me off as well in previous years,
Go on.
is they always moan about shortage of referees in the game,
Yeah.
but you've closed off half the gender.
trust me. Trust me.
So you want to moan about no refs in the Premier League and going to World Cups and CLs and all that, yeah?
Yeah.
But big man, you can now get double the amount of refs via another gender.
Yeah.
It's a
No,
no-brainer.
it's-
Like
it's-
it's
it's
stupid.
facts.
Like
But on that point though, it's an interesting point because for me, I'm thinking you need deep it. Refs are well paid according to everyday man, yeah.
yeah.
But the way you're under scrutiny as a referee, yeah, why would you want to be a ref when you're earning less than an eighth of what these players earn, and your job's under more scrutiny than these, or at the same level of
As these
scrutiny
athletes, yeah.
as these top level athletes?
You're
Why would you
taking
want to
stick
be?
as
Why would you
well.
want to be a ref? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
It must
But-
be, it's got to be an enjoyment side. Innit? You don't just do it for the sake of
Yeah.
it. You do it because there's an enjoyment to it. No, there must be though.
They can't be, do you know why? Because I remember when I went to watch last time, yeah, for fucking Central Park.
The old
Yeah,
Donny.
man.
the old
And
Donny.
Donny just remember
Oh, no,
he sent
yeah.
the man off and he quit reffing. He just put.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
Do you remember that? But he decided it within within a minute, and he was like, "No, I'm done."
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. We're talking about why these men want to do that, yeah. I understand even less why you want to ref at Saturday League.
I hear that.
You're taking, for 30 quid a game, yeah.
But more time,
Nah, yeah,
he
you're right,
he made
you're
his
right.
mind up quick,
Yeah. Someone told him to piss off here and he just abandoned the game.
and there was a solid like 10 minutes to go, fam.
Lunch at 12. I'll do it.
He had somewhere to be, fam.
There was no questioning either. Everyone was like, "Ref." Man was gone in his car out of the
He
game.
was fully
Gone.
gone. Before we dive into the games, last thing I want to touch on, in Spain actually. So the Valencia team walked off the pitch after one of their players, Diakabi, received some racist abuse, allegedly. So the teams walked off the pitch. The guy that was the accused has come out after the game saying it's shocking that he's been accused of this. He's completely denied it, yeah. And he's saying that he doesn't know if he's been misunderstood, but he just told the guy to leave him alone. Whereas the Valencia player is saying that he hurled racist abuse at me, and the teams walked off the pitch. Now, with the team coming off the pitch, I was shocked when I looked at the app and I see that the game continued. Apparently, Valencia were threatened with not only losing the fixture, but points deduction by the league if they didn't go back and play the game.
Oh shit!
So they've come out with Diakabi's permission or approval. They've come out and finished the game and they lost the game. But yeah, they
Oh, that's mad. I didn't know
yeah.
that.
So big up Valencia for taking a stand, walking off the pitch.
But who's the bigger problem there? The guy hurling abuse or the league for making them come out and play?
This is the
Based
thing.
on
On
moral.
it's an interesting one because I just think now the league. I would normally come down. I think the league. I'd come down on the league. La Liga.
Me too.
However, in this time now where the fixtures are congested and these COVID times, this is probably the worst time to try and be rearranging games and whatnot. I'm not condoning it, but you know what I mean.
I think if you're gonna try and get this stuff eradicated out of the game that we all love,
Yeah.
then big stances, big decisions have got to be made, innit? So
agreed.
if you're relying on the fact that because the games are all bunched up and we don't want to rearrange it,
Yeah.
nah, big man, fuck off.
Yeah,
Nah,
fuck
you're
us
right.
up.
I'm saying,
Nah, 100
I'm
with
gonna
you,
fuck
though.
off.
100.
Because even if you just go, alright, draw, done, move on, that's got, like,
Yeah,
you get me,
yeah.
it's bigger stand.
These man play 4 games a week anyway. Just reschedule it.
I know.
Even if you just go unfinished, draw. Done.
Yeah.
Like that's
Or
then we can discuss that at the end, innit?
Yeah.
Whatever happened, because then
Yeah.
you might go use raises to whoever in that case. You're now going to deduct points, whatever that looks like, innit? But you have to have big stances to make big moves.
100.
Innit?
I can't
I agree.
lie. 100. I even agree with that myself, man. Obviously playing devil's advocate, but 100% agree with that. I think the league took a weak stance. They had an opportunity to make a stance. I guess the flip side to that though is that obviously you've got an accusation and someone denying it. So
I slightly just don't think, as a someone of both heritages, played black and white, 99.9% of black people ain't gonna go, oh, he called me
you're not gonna lie.
and lie about it, because more time the black man are gonna come on top of you, or the Asian man or whatever gonna come on you harder than that other person you're accusing of.
I agree.
So
I agree.
there's
no reason to lie.
no reason to lie about it, especially in times like this, man.
Well, interesting actually. While we're on this topic, I don't know if you saw the guy from Slavia Prague that
The Rangers done it.
the Rangers done it, yeah.
No, I didn't see that.
So he apparently whispered something in the guy Glenn Kamara's ear, and Steven Gerrard come out and backed Glenn Kamara and whatnot. And since then, UEFA have intervened now and given the player a 1-match ban. So obviously, what the player did is he said, "Listen, my friend, wait 1 second," and they went over to him and they whispered in his ear, covered his mouth and that. So there's no proof, but another player heard it.
And then obviously
UEFA have given him a 1-game ban. So
that's good. They gave him a ban though.
I don't know.
You're talking about guys that are getting 8 games for spitting, or I'm saying, or 3 games for gripping man up.
If you're gonna give him something, you see, you come down hard, or you say
come down hard. You have to come down hard.
To give him a 1-game ban is a kick in the teeth for me. You know what I mean?
I do hear that, but I prefer the action to the leaguers in the sense of forcing Valencia to play. To come out. At least it's some positive step rather than just saying.
You take something from it, innit?
Yeah, I do hear you on the ban front.
Yeah, you take something from it.
Yeah, well, fair. Let's jump into the weekend fixtures anyway.
Skip that one though, yeah.
No. Pana can see what's coming. One place to start, man, and that's Stamford Bridge. So the mighty Thomas Tuchel's unbeaten run has come to an end. Very surprising in my opinion. I mean, obviously West Brom's taken a lot of flack from the man this season, and you man conceded 5 against them. I know Thiago Silva got sent off, and we can talk about the 2 bookings and whatnot, but to concede 5 against West Brom,
boy.
I mean, really?
I mean, I don't really know what I can say on it, to be honest. Like, it was one of them games where like it could I don't want to say it can happen to anyone, but it's slightly on the day like we just fell apart.
Sorry, let me just intervene there because I'm not going to get away with that. It can't happen to everyone. We're 30 games into the season.
No,
and
it
hasn't
can.
happened to no one.
Shock results: Aston Villa, Liverpool, 7.
Yeah, we're talking about Aston Villa being the top of the table.
Yeah.
We're talking about these guys struggling.
West Brom being second from bottom.
I'm not trying to say that
So what
it was
you
a
saying
bad
happened to
loss,
anyone?
but it can
For the
happen.
people, let's clarify. What can happen to anyone?
Them shock results in a season do happen, and they can happen to anyone, and it happened to us.
Yeah.
Like they're not. You can't sit here and say that they don't happen season in, season out, and it's just so happened that this year they have given us a
I can
battering.
conclusively say that any team in West Brom's position are not licking 5 against Champions League hopefuls.
Oh, big man.
I
You can't say that.
I can't say that.
I can guarantee you that there's been shock results in the past where you
No,
would not see them coming.
Not disputing that.
Like, big results
Not
as well.
disputing that.
However, we fell apart after sending off, and even before then, we didn't look
But
great.
even with 10 men, can you excuse the performance?
No, but like again, what can I say? Like we haven't conceded a goal in over 13 hours of football, or like 12 and a half hours, whatever it was, and we ended up conceding 5 in 90 minutes. Yeah. It's not acceptable, but I think the game. I hope the game's just a blip. Like the game's happened. It was a bad loss. It was a game we should have won, and I was expecting to win. I was looking at it thinking it's going to be a 3-4-0, but it wasn't.
It's more of a box and a blip.
Can you explain your comparison? Because you went from we haven't conceded in 12 hours or so hours till we conceded 5 in 90 minutes. What did you kind of mean by that? As such,
that it was crazy that we had looked so solid. Up until that point, and we did literally in the game. We completely fell apart. And West Brom, like credit to them, like they weren't looking like West Brom. Pereira was just
Champions League.
Like there was some good goals in that game, and the whole team we just fell apart after the Silva sending off. But the whole thing was just a shambles. It was a shit game.
Sorry, just quickly. I was mad about it. Thiago Silva got sent off. And then they put another centre back on, so they went 5 at the back still.
Yeah.
So you think, if anything, you're going to have no creativity up top, and
you
you're more solid. You'll be for 3 and your 2 wing backs.
Two wing backs.
Can I just say?
But we were 1-0 up. I didn't have a problem with the substitution.
You can't, you always.
Can I just say one thing?
Because
obviously we spoke about West Brom being a terrible team and whatever. Yeah. But can I just say that in 2 games you've not beaten?
No, we haven't.
I mean, that's a matter.
No, it is a matter.
And in the first game, they were 3-0 up against you. Like, this is
listen, it's like
Thiago Silva 8 goals against them.
Yeah, but bro,
that's probably like half the goals they scored all season.
Yeah, you man have.
That is actually
that's 8 goals.
You scored 8 goals against West Brom, fam.
Yeah, it's not good, innit? But at the end of the day,
it's not good.
No, it's not. It's not acceptable. It's terrible. But you man can't talk too tough either.
No, but why are you doing that to us, man? It's about your man.
No, I'm talking about my man.
So don't us, it's about your man. We know about our team.
Yeah, trust.
You man conceded 8 goals against West Brom.
Yeah,
it can't be a one-off game.
You man have lost games you should have lost. We haven't.
You said it's a blip, fam. You conceded 8 goals, fam.
Bruv, it is a blip.
You said 8 goals in 2 games.
In 2 games, yeah, but you can't say that in Tuchel's reign now. We're not talking. Lampard obviously was in charge. Yeah. No, wait.
Aggregate scores 8-5, fam.
Yeah. You're on your phone. I want to see how many goals West Brom has scored and conceded this season.
Don't forget they got a draw against City. I think they also got a They've got some decent results. I'm not accepting the loss, by the way.
Have a look at the West Brom.
You got flash scores.
West Brom goals. Premier League. Go Premier League.
What do you mean?
Premier League.
I just want to go to get the table up. Because I want to see
West Brom goals, 4 goals against it. I reckon that's a third of their goals they've scored.
I don't even know why that matters.
What? Just curious, isn't it? Just curious.
More time, I can't.
I reckon they scored a third of their goals against Chelsea.
25 goals for and 59 against.
That's a third of their goals.
I don't know why that's funny.
Against Chelsea.
That's got a third against
Chelsea. Listen.
Big man.
Listen.
Listen.
We know Pana's gonna go down fighting, yeah, but
no, listen,
deep down, low key.
I'm not
saying Arsenal conceding 5 goals in the game against West Brom, you're not hearing the end of it. So
and you might have had more shockers than we have. So second it.
Right.
So more time.
But
I'm not condoning the loss.
Even amongst our shockers, yeah, this is up there.
Yeah, but it is. And credit to West Brom, like they turned up and destroyed us.
Yeah,
I can't condone it. But at the end of the day, we've had what is it? I don't know how many games now under Tuchel unbeaten. Yeah. But it's the first one. I hope, like I said, this is a blip. Like we said, we've got to literally forget about it and come back. We're playing tomorrow. Got to come back and hopefully get back on it because we still are in a good position. Yeah. I said it a couple of weeks ago though. The only thing that annoys me is that these are the games, because we've got a bad run in, these are the games that we should be winning to try and secure top 4.
Luckily, other results fell in your favour.
Luckily, a couple others, but West Ham win, they're in the top 4, and the 24th is looking like it's going to be the cup final between West Ham and Chelsea for the top.
Have you seen the reports of Rudiger being sent off from training for bust up with Kepa?
Yeah, I've seen that.
No.
Yes, apparently he was sent home on Sunday.
That's like doing Chelsea news, huh?
Yeah, that.
No, I didn't see that. To be fair.
So Rudiger got sent home from training apparently by Tuchel on Sunday, having a bust up with Kepa. So the campaign's settled. But, yeah, me.
We'll see, innit?
Yeah,
rumours are rumours as well, cuz.
And if it's not a win for Chelsea, I'll tell you what, it's definitely a one-off game for West Brom.
They played well, man.
You know what?
They played very well.
You know what? It will definitely give West Brom some confidence,
Yeah,
man.
they get pressure.
Pereira was hard.
I'll be real. Obviously, I've been singing about West Brom from early. You remember getting onto me in that. I told you they've got quality in their team. Now, if they don't have quality in their team, they're not scoring five. No matter what the circumstances are, if they don't have quality in their team...
Did you watch the game?
Yeah, of course.
Bro, my team literally fell apart. They tore them apart.
Yeah, but what I'm saying
if we actually tried to play ball, I had a bit of fighting us in that game and didn't lose our heads. They weren't scoring five. They weren't.
Have some credibility.
I've given them no credit.
With any time you concede 10, I mean, you went down to 10 men, but if you concede 5 goals, you got to give the opposition credit.
I have.
Yeah. So when I look at it.
But we were sloppy and gave them they ran us riot, but at the same time we completely fell apart.
100. What I'm saying is if they don't have any quality in their team, they're not doing that.
Yeah.
So we've got to give them some credit.
I have given them credit, and it was a bad game. Did Thiago Silva deserve to get a second yellow?
Yes.
Yes. No.
Yes.
Not for that challenge.
No, Hannes, you're fake, fam. You're fake, fam.
The first one was a yellow, 100%.
How are you saying that the ones the penalties that you're giving away that we spoke about a few weeks ago about
that's the
penalty away from goal
outside the box though?
Oh, but it's still a foul, isn't it?
No, because
so how's that not yellow card?
Because he wasn't even going to challenge. He was about 3 or 4 yards away from him and gone to block a shot, and he's not even looking at him.
But that's what Sanchez done. But that's what Sanchez done. You get a penalty away from him.
I think you've got the intent and then the facts. He didn't intend to do it, but the fact of the matter is,
I thought that was harsh personally.
Maybe,
but then the same thing we spoke about from the 3 weeks ago I mentioned about was the Sanchez tackle. He went to block it and went through, and Lacazette got a penalty, yellow card. Then how is that Thiago's not the same thing? Because
he went to actually block it with him, innit? Thiago's wanted to block a shot away from him.
Nah.
Wait, what?
He's lost it there.
Nah, listen. He took out Lacazette, yeah.
If he went on the ball though. He went through.
Yeah.
It's the exact same circumstance.
But he's side by side actually challenging for the ball, innit? Thiago Silva's actually away from the Donny, and it was as he's in motion going forward, his leg was breaking out.
With the Sanchez tackle, what was the decided factor that made it a penalty? What made it? The fact that there was contact or what?
There was a reckless challenge, and he made contact.
And he made contact.
Yeah.
So what?
I don't think that Thiago's challenge, because it wasn't a challenge. It wasn't a challenge. It was a block.
Yeah, which
right?
Sanchez.
It wasn't for me.
And he made contact.
He made contact after, but for me, I think that was harsh to send him off.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, I hear you. The difference is Thiago Silva wears a Chelsea shirt. But we move.
But what, did you not disagree with me then?
No, because I'm saying, according to your logic, you said the Sanchez one was a pen. Because even though he went to block the ball, it was Recky and he made contact. Now Thiago Silva's gone to block the ball, but Recky made contact, and now you're saying it's not a pen because...
Yeah, but also it wasn't even in the box, so it's a different story.
No, fair.
It's yellow card. Yellow card then.
It's yellow card.
Yeah, I think it was harsh.
Let's kick on anyway. This is your chance to get one back. Arsenal 0, Liverpool 3. Boy, I'm going to tell you the truth with this one, yeah. As a few men may have seen on the Insta already, I was kind of fairly confident going into this game. I was predicting Arsenal to win this game.
I thought we would do well.
I thought we'd do well. I saw the lineup, I saw the attacking intent in the team, and I just thought we had a chance to give it a go. In the end, we were toothless, spineless, everything less, like poor, pathetic, and obviously to add to that, prime Liverpool turned up. Prime Liverpool turned up.
Jota was good.
Yeah, and they played well. I've got to say a few things. Pepe, non-existent.
Standard.
Aubameyang, he's becoming a player where he's got credit in the bank from what he's done for Arsenal and whatnot. He's becoming a player now that he doesn't offer much. No, he doesn't offer much. If he doesn't get the goals and whatever, around it, even as a leader on the pitch, you're looking at him thinking, rally the tree. It just doesn't honestly, it's so frustrating to me. Then obviously Tierney's gone out injured now. That's weakened us massively. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie now. It was poor.
I don't think you just didn't turn up, did you?
No, we didn't turn up here, but I'll tell you the truth.
We went into the game, you didn't turn up. We went into the game already knowing we were going to lose, man. And that's why I struggled to watch the games against Man City, Liverpool, because them 2 games we turn up like we don't know how to play football anymore. We turn up and we're spineless. We turn up, we've got no backbone.
But even that though, why does it take so long to bring on Martinelli? Aubameyang's on left wing doing up nothing all game.
Do you know what?
Why is it taking
so
so long?
For me, I'm starting to question. I'll question Aubameyang. Yeah, I'm starting to question Mikel Arteta now because I'm trying to think. We're building. I'm thinking now, big man, like we're way off of where we should be or where we need to be. Way off, fam.
Yeah.
And unless you're getting 300 mil to spend or 200 mil to spend, I don't know what's going on because we're way off.
I mean,
for me, we're then looking for someone who's going to get the best out of the players that we've got, and at the moment, he's not doing it.
I look at it and I think to myself, I mean, Granit Xhaka is a player that I've given a lot of corn, but we're in a perilous position when Xhaka's not in the team, and you're looking at it thinking, right, we're going to miss Xhaka, because I looked at it. He keeps. What annoys me about Arteta as well, he keeps persisting with Ceballos playing a DM. He's not a DM. He's an attacking player, attacking threat, playing further forward.
Or he's a number 8.
Yeah.
He's not.
I wouldn't put him DM.
I wouldn't put him DM. The flip side is though, Partey played.
Yeah.
The flip side is the other guy you got after Nini, and it's like, okay. I'm just getting tired of flipping even arguing for these men. What I want to look at Arsenal is, so that was Mikel Arteta's 50th Premier League game in charge. How are we rating him after 50 games in the PL? What we like?
Listen, I said it when Lampard got sacked. Certain men are still in jobs, and have got away with light work, fam.
Yeah.
Telling you.
Can I say why?
Because is he holding credit though from his FA Cup win?
Well, that's one.
Whereas Lampard didn't bring that into the team.
Yeah,
I thought
Lampard's
first season was a great job and deserved to have the credit for over. You know what I'm saying.
But that's one. And to add to that, the difference is, so for me, if Mikel Arteta is given 250 million to spend in the summer, and we're coming to next season on the same stuff, get him out immediately. Now, big one thing, because I'm looking at Arteta and I think to myself, he's come in when the club's in sort of turmoil. You had Emery trying to turn it around, a few good signings, a few loose ones. You got literally the club's up in the air, and you've come in now. You've got to deal with a lot of deadwood. You've got to clear the deadwood and try and win games.
I do hear that.
So for me, with Arteta, he's had a lot to deal with, especially it being your first managerial job. And when I look at how he's handled situations, he's made mistakes, granted, but I think he's got the right idea in terms of he's got rid of some of the players that are not worthy of being at the club. He's still got a few of them, but he's got rid of them. And barring this game, I didn't see nothing from this game, I can sort of see a kind of like a way he wants to play in it.
But the problem with me, as an outsider, I'm not a fan. Like, I actually think Arteta's just flat, and he's just as flat as. The problem is that the whole team can be flat, and I just can't see Arteta like getting the best out of players. He doesn't even feel like at half time or a full time. I see him a bit animated on the touchlines and that sometimes, but even the way he talks and gives press conferences, he just doesn't even have that demeanour of like. And I know I'm not saying all managers need to scream and shout or whatever, But for me, like,
I hear what you're saying.
He does look like an assistant coach, an assistant manager. I can't see how he's a manager. Like,
I don't think he's an assistant coach. I think he's just not ready for a job like Arsenal. In my opinion, now from the 50 games I've seen.
But I don't think that's any discredit to him. I think that.
But how many times have you said?
But there's a lot of senior men that will go into Arsenal and struggle with the current circumstances.
Agreed.
And I think to myself now, I've seen him in a few games. I've seen him make mistakes that have got on my nerves, but I've also seen him change games at half time. Even like, for instance, if you look at the West Ham game the other day.
And Tottenham.
Yeah, where he's going at half time, he's not working first half, the team come out and they do something different second half. Even under Wenger's last years, and I'm not a Wenger player at all, but the problem I had with Wenger in his later years were the team, it was just vibes. So it's not working, and he sent them out second half saying, listen, just keep going with the sit, it's not working. Arteta, I've seen him make changes, tweak things and make things happen, innit?
Okay, so are you a better Arsenal 50 games with him than you were under Emery? Because Emery actually, comparing to that, did an alright job.
Emery did an alright job, but Emery come in, he was given money to spend the first window, and to be honest with you, he signed some good players, can't lie, but he signed a lot of shit and kept a lot of shit.
But still though, are you better off now?
I don't think it's fair to judge him after 50 games, because Emery coming after Wenger.
Big man, you raised the question?
No, I know, that's what I'm saying. So you're saying are we better off after 50 games now?
No, but
we're not betting a better off position, but I think we should stick with Arteta because I think with Emery, he came in after Wenger, and the only way was sort of up because people were looking down on Wenger's reign and whatnot. Arteta's come in after Emery's flopped, after Wenger flopped, and has had to literally clear up and try and go again.
So do you feel confident for the next 50 then? No. That's what you're saying? Because you're saying you should stick with Arteta?
Yeah, no, for me, it's dependent on the board. If the board don't back it, then whether it's Arteta or who...
So you're saying board back it is in transfer window, yeah?
Two things for me, though. We spoke about the Arteta and how he's transformed sometimes at half time. For me, I've got to look at the opposition there because you've not transformed it against those other big teams where we needed you to. So that's one thing for me because no matter West Ham being where they are now, it's West Ham. I expect us to...
You can't say that though, they're fourth. You can't say that. You've got to place it on the West Ham play.
My opinion.
No, but you're saying it's West Ham.
It's West Ham.
Look how West Ham are doing this season.
No, that's good for them. Good for them. Well done. But I expect my team to still go and beat them, man.
Yeah, I
expect my team to go and beat them.
I still expect Arsenal
I still, when I go to Arsenal, Tottenham, Arsenal go beat Tottenham. I back my team to do that.
That's been your biggest problem since for the last 10 years.
I'm not saying historically though, because if you look at the league now, why would Arsenal beat West Ham?
Because of the
why did you think you were going to beat Liverpool then?
No, because I had a hunch. But Liverpool, hold on. Liverpool, if you look at Liverpool have been struggling. In the recent form, Liverpool have been struggling. They've lost to Burnley, Brighton, XYZ. Yeah. That's why I thought we were going to beat Liverpool. West Ham this season, why would I think we're going to beat West Ham?
But the thing is,
historically we would, but they're sitting fourth on the table.
So let's go back to kind of, I look at Liverpool and why they beat us, their personnel's better than us. Mm-hmm. I look at when we go man for man against West Ham, no matter what their form is saying, my team's better than yours. When I look for that's how I look at it when I see man to man, right? When I've got my best 11 against their 11 at the moment, because they managed to keep their 11 fit, right? That's one thing for me. That's my opinion. Again, happy if you disagree, agree, whatever. My second thing, it's hard to compare managers now and the job they've done when football's evolving so much season to season these times from when like the Mourinhos, the Wengers and stuff like that will play, when the teams were pretty much the same, you know what I'm saying, in terms of their stature, where they were going to finish, you know, were they a big four team. Now, you're looking at it, and as you said, the West Hams, the Villas, you don't know what's going to go on in the league at the moment. But that time then, you was thinking, you know, Arsenal top four, Chelsea going to be there, United, you know what I'm saying, and so on. Yeah. So I think it's hard to always judge on other managers when actually that period of time, we're not looking at the finer details, in my opinion. So with that season, or the season after Emery was there, whatever, good everything, the personnel that were in these teams or how the teams are playing are very different to the personnel now and how the teams are playing. So for me, the finer deals is always... the
game has changed.
You're never going to see it. You're never going to see the finer deals.
The game has changed, but for me, it's one of them ones where the circumstances have changed, but it hasn't got any easier or more difficult to be a manager. Yeah, it's just the things that you have to deal with become different.
More difficult. If anything, it's gone one way, it's got to be more difficult. But hey,
why has it become more difficult?
I just think they're under a lot more pressure to do a job there and then because of how many teams are now competing for those top places.
For me, the pressure is the same. You've got a job to do. If anything, in the modern day, you've got more technology, more things to assist you, so it balances out.
Can that be detrimental though?
Why?
Can having more technology be detrimental? Can that take you off of how you potentially may have coached 5 years ago? Could you be relying on certain things when...
So that's what I'm saying. So I think the game has definitely changed. It has changed. So it's a different game now to when Wenger was a manager. But for as many things that have become difficult, there's as many things that have become easier as well. So things that you would have had to manage manually before, you've now got technology. You might say that, okay, everyone's now, it's leveling out. But I think that's a result of, like I said, everyone having the benefits now of improved technology, improved science, whatnot. So what I'm trying to say is that the game would have been difficult when Wenger was managing, and it's difficult now for different reasons when Arteta and these men are managing.
And don't forget, Wenger's one of the greatest managers of all time anyway. So it's still
what we can all agree on before you wipe up is Arsenal shit.
No, but you're both clearly agreeing on though, like to read your original question before we move on, is that you both want Arteta to stay.
Yeah. For me, it's the whole chopping and changing manager thing.
I don't agree with it
is a cop out, and I think to myself, and just like I think they did to Wenger, I'm not gonna lie, it's the same thing. Wenger was hung out to dry by the Arsenal board, yeah? Because if Wenger had the war chest to spend, like Fergie had till the day he left, like our managers had,
it would have been a different story.
It's a different story. Granted, he made certain mistakes. Okay, when you say Xhaka 35 mil, Kante 35 mil, cool. But if he had that money to know, that Pep Guardiola money, whatever to know, and listen, go out there and get who you want to get. Yeah, I guarantee, when you read Wenger's book, yeah, you tell the guys he was talking to and the guys he end up with, two different levels. You know what I'm saying? Two different levels because the board didn't back him. And I still feel that even when he signed a new 2-year contract, if the board had backed him, he could have gone on and done X, Y, Z. So one ever know.
You're going to judge Arteta on this transfer window and how he does next season.
Yes, depending on. I mean, if he's not back to the window, then it's pointless. But yes, I'm giving him the window, see what the club do, and I'm judging him on next season.
No.
There's too many words that you could have. We could have a conversation about Arsenal itself. You know what I'm saying? For me, I'm not sure Arteta is the right guy right now. Transition, maybe. But if we're looking to go back to where we want to be or should be, then I think maybe not.
Yeah,
that's fair. I think that's fair.
Let's kick on anyway. Let's kick on. Next game we'll look at is Leicester, Man City.
I'm not gonna lie. Every time we talk about Arsenal, deflated fam when we start getting brushed.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to say, man. It is, you know.
Palace bounced back.
Yeah, no,
he knows they're gonna get a win next week. I feel deflated.
Well, he didn't watch the game, folks. He didn't watch the game. You know when you watched it, yeah. I was sitting watching Arsenal weekend thinking, this is going to be long to talk about, man. You got to live the pain through the game and then come back and chat about it.
Big man, my phone was pinging. I knew it was going to be long.
Listen.
But I know it's a blip, innit? Where can't.
Let's talk about my second team, though. My second team.
We took it.
Leicester.
Bounced back.
They ain't bounced back yet, fam. I don't think, fam. Yeah. No, you
bounced back better than you, cuz. Trust me.
Arsenal bounced back to take a couple of years, fam. But yeah, we move, man. Let's move on, fam. Yeah, we're done. Nah, listen, we're done with Arsenal, man. Next game we'll look at is Leicester, Man City.
The team I should have supported.
So this game, to be fair, I thought it could be a potential banana skin for City.
Yeah.
But I think the City just proved their quality.
Credentials, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we already know City will win the league. We didn't learn too much from this game, innit? Leicester gave it an alright go. Yeah. Once I see Benjamin Mendy playing like raw, then he cuts his side and I'm like,
chops him out.
Like looking composed. Benjamin Mendy's like highlight footballer, fam. He just turns up when he needs to.
Titles and 5 backs.
When he needs to, he turns up, does his thing, man.
His YouTube, YouTube video must be mad, fam. Bare bangers.
Honestly, yeah.
But then when you actually watch it for 90 minutes, you're like, this guy's dead.
Yeah, I don't really rate him.
I don't think he's dead though.
I don't really disappointed.
For the amount of money he come for and the hype and that, he hasn't. I don't think he's delivered, but he's done.
He hasn't because he's not been fit enough. But when he's playing, he's alright, isn't it? Like
that's what I'm saying. He's alright.
He brings some energy into that change.
Yeah, he must do.
He's like Robertson and Tierney and them.
Yeah, nah, he's not.
He brings some energy into that change.
But he's a good personality.
Yeah, you can see that.
Yeah.
But the flip side is, I guess his team's top of the league, and he's gonna collect another fucking medal, fam.
Yeah.
I don't know how this guy does it, blood.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. When I saw see the way he copped, like he played 6 games, I won a World Cup, Premier League, crazy again, blood. You know what? Yeah, Ben Mendy. Hey, listen, give me some lottery numbers, man. Your luck is mad, fam. Yeah, trust me.
But just on that though, because Leicester was coming off some good performances before that.
Yes.
And it just shows how strong Man City's defence has been this year, man.
Yes.
It's mad that.
And big up John Stones for bouncing back. He made a mistake in the international break. He come back solid.
100.
Yeah, I rate him. And
I think that's just the faith that Pep's really given into.
Yeah. You know, you gotta rate it.
The guy for me we have to talk about in this game is KDB, bro, man. Like the guy just pulled all the strings. Like the balls were insane.
Like
I remember one pass to I think it was to the first. I don't even think they finished it actually. But he slotted it through, and you had both CBs. One slid first. I think Fofana slid once, and then I can't remember who else was there. Slid the other time, and the ball was literally going right through, inch perfect.
The way this guy pulls strings and that, man, makes you want to sing him. Like
it's mad, isn't it?
Just pulling the lines at then.
It hurts me even more that my man more a Chelsea man.
You know he's in this. He's literally, you know them ones. He's got a normal song, he's like
comes on a solo thing.
What's that film?
What?
The film when Disney was speaking about last week.
Coco,
blood. You know when he goes, Coco.
I got a guitar.
Nah, Nah, he's like one of the bands playing. And he's like, yeah, no, KDB is a different breed, man. No, honestly, he's mad. And yeah, Man City.
They've won the league. They've won.
Is it like 4 wins they need now to make it mathematically impossible?
Yeah. Well, this weekend it became, was it mathematically impossible for Liverpool to defend their title? Like, we need to know that, but you know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Yeah. This weekend was the weekend where, because City won.
Yeah. It's impossible for them to catch up with them.
Yeah. I mean, mad team. But big up City. Yeah. And I know Pep Guardiola has come out and said, nah, we're not signing Haaland, but if they did sign Erling Haaland, it's long.
And I hope they don't sign Aguero either.
It's long.
Very long.
But yeah, talking about Aguero though, obviously man's not signing his contract. He's done. He's leaving Man City.
Yeah, we spoke. We spoke
last
And by the way, for the record, I would love to sign Aguero, but I would love to sign him 10 years ago. I don't want to sign him now.
I just think for that, I think for Aguero, the legend is in Manchester now, to go play for Chelsea for 1 season and go Barcelona, go wherever.
Lampard was more. He was going to go to New York and it was...
Lampard was at the club that he went to was owned by City. But the club that he moved to was owned by City, innit?
Yeah,
franchise thing.
Yeah. But that work plan, was it?
No, franchise thing.
Do you think that's land?
Oh, what, he went America first to come back to the UK?
Did he not slap a goal?
Nah, he goes to America and obviously in the off-season, he comes back to the club that's owned by...
And then he scores against us as well.
What did that way round?
No, he went America first.
He went New York City.
Yeah.
And then City
he slapped you in it.
Yeah, 1-1.
So basically,
I was in Australia.
In the MLS off-season.
Don't forget it.
In the MLS off-season.
Yeah, they normally go
come back to City.
Yeah,
I'm not in Australia, I was in Europe. I was travelling Europe. And I was standing with Alex. I was in a hostel watching the game. I was winning 1-0. My man comes on as a sub, never forget it.
Yeah, slaps you, man.
1-1. Yeah. And he didn't celebrate, they saw
No, obviously, come on, man. It's fine.
So, fair.
Britain and stars in it.
Listen, next game, United Brighton. Now, to be fair, Brighton took the lead in this game and were winning.
D Wolves.
Yeah, man like D Wolves gone back to Old Trafford, scored against them for multiple teams now. Yeah, come on. Man like Wolves, that guy. United, they done well to come back in it. They done well.
Brighton penalty.
Man, I got off the United.
Yeah,
100
penalty.
I think so.
100.
Yeah,
they get away with it again.
I think so.
You know what pissed me off about United, bro? Every time, yeah. No, I'm saying it, bro. I'm saying it because they do it. They've been doing it for years. Every time there's a decision for them or against them, whatever it is, even like now, they showed the furthest VAR angle of it, where you couldn't even see it.
Yeah, facts.
But when it's another team, it's every angle zoomed in, and you're seeing it 10 times, and the ref goes over to the screen.
Touch.
I saw the replay twice. Harry Maguire, he looked like an ant fam. Couldn't even see the touch in that, and then my guy goes, nah, it's not a penalty.
Yeah.
Bollocks. Absolute bollocks.
And again, that comes down to the lack of consistency.
100%.
If that's not a pen ever, we can hear that. But fam,
and it was a pen as well.
Yeah, bro.
It was a pen.
Yeah, Brighton was unlucky, man. But it just shows, I think that might show why Brighton are going to be stable, because they got unlucky there, but they showed they played well against the teams.
I think we've got them next.
Can I just say, Adam Lallana was rolling back the years. Man was moving techie.
Yeah, techie from
Trossard.
He's a good player.
Belgium.
Good player.
He's moving.
Belgium. Belgium played their second team against fucking Belarus and won 8-1. England can't play their second team against San Marino.
That's what I said. England played the first team against San Marino. That's what I'm saying.
5-0.
That's what I'm saying. And that's why
the difference in quality.
If England meet Belgium in the Euros,
then Russia.
You're fine.
Back to Trossard and then, man. Yeah, Brighton, I feel like they got too much high end.
That's what I said at time ago. The teams in and around them that are in trouble, they're nowhere near as good as Brighton. Even though they struggle for goals, it sounds like D Wolves now is coming through and getting a bit of form.
I think with Wolves, it's never been that he score goals. It's just
his consistency.
Yeah, him staying injury free and getting a run of games. Wolves is always going to be a problem. Like, even when he's at Arsenal,
No.
I love Wolves at Arsenal. Like, honestly, when he was there, I know that he's going to be a handful man.
Just like me with United though, probably Henderson started, didn't he? Henderson started. Yeah. So big up Henderson and that. Greenwood. Yeah, Greenwood had a good game. Looked like he was back to some sort of shape. So big up Greenwood as well. That's the Englishman come through.
Yeah, 100.
So
listen, it was good 3 points for United, didn't it? It just annoys me with all the decisions.
It was, but you know what, United's United, isn't it?
Yeah.
And to be fair,
No, they did their thing.
As much as it pains me sometimes, they're second place for a reason, innit?
And that's an interesting point because I saw someone, I think it was one of them man from Soccer Time TV. He was saying that Arsenal fans talk about how our team is great and we're better, whatever. But why are we 11th and they're second? And I'm like, you know what? Starting facts. And that's what I'm saying. We're talking about, this, that, the other. We're 11th, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I do hear that.
And even though these men are jammy and they get decisions and that's part of the reason, I do hear the argument that, listen, the league table doesn't lie.
So
it was a really composed finish from Rashford as well.
Rashford.
Yeah, that was a great finish. Great finish from Rashford. Yeah.
But he doesn't have composure apparently though, according to the United fans.
Yeah, I like to see Rashford do well.
Martial is much better baller than him.
Well, yeah.
Fucking hell.
This guy's trying to reignite them flames.
Nah, I am fam. It does make me laugh.
There's no need for that, man. No need for that, mate. No need for that one.
There's every need, bro. There's every need.
Listen, Callum Robertson was doing the flipping, the moonwalk at Stamford Bridge, boy, like Jesse Lingard.
Yeah, I'll accept it. I'll accept it.
Yeah, Robertson at Chelsea is like Lingard for Arsenal fans. Yeah, man. But yeah, next game I'll look at is Newcastle Spurs.
It's eased a little bit of pain. Eased a little bit of pain.
Boy, I'll tell you the truth, man. You say it eases the pain.
Eased a little bit.
But low key, it just made the weekend a bit more peak for me. Because I'm thinking, all these men dropped points this weekend, yeah? If you could have got a result, anyway.
Slightly can't worry about what
Nah, 100.
Job in it.
The one sweet point from this though is the equaliser come from a guy, Noel Willock. Come on!
What good finish?
Good finish.
Slapped it.
A vital point for Newcastle.
Joe Willock.
With Spurs, man, I just think, you know what? Every time I talk about Spurs now, I think to myself, Harry Kane's got to go.
He has to go.
I saw a meme the other day.
You know when he scores as well now? It don't even look like he's...
No, blood. I saw a meme the other day, yeah.
Because it means nothing.
And it was like, it was a Lamborghini parked outside this trailer park thing, yeah? And then basically the meme was Harry Kane at Tottenham. And the trailer park was Tottenham. And Harry Kane's Lamborghini. That's like, fam.
Yeah, that's real talk.
Easy,
If he wants to go win something, he's got to go in it.
For Kane, as my guy Claude would say, RIP, it's time to go. You got to go, big man.
Where's your agent, Big Kane? Because Harry, you need your agent now. More time, there's United, there's City. Fuck the Barcelona Real Madrid thing. Honestly, Haaland might be going over in places. That's his prerogative, innit? For me, Prem's the way you at. Kane doesn't want to leave the Prem. But at the same time,
I don't think he wants to leave Tottenham. I actually don't think he wants to leave
Tottenham. And slightly, because of that, because of his soft spot
for Tottenham.
And because of the soft spot, that might lead him going abroad, innit? I just don't want it to happen.
I just think he's going to be a clown.
As you said,
or he might stay at Tottenham.
As we've seen with Pochettino at PSG, one of the best team in France. Yeah. You stay at Spurs too long.
There's no loyalty.
It's the Spurs he starts to rub off on you, guys.
Through November.
Yeah, it starts to run through you. If you stay at Spurs another 2 seasons, yeah, you go Real Madrid and can't hit the target, fam. You become a bottle dropper.
Souness made a good point after the game. He doesn't rarely does that.
Yeah.
But he said, think about it. Kane's got one big contract left in him, right? If he's 28 now,
he's 28, yeah.
He signs that for Spurs, even a 3-year deal. Yeah, let's say that takes him to 31. Yeah, that is your last big payout.
You'd be lucky to get another one outside of that. For 2 years.
Yeah, or you're lucky for a big.
I'll be real. If Kane does physically sign another contract at Tottenham, he deserves all the
shit with
done. Because all you need to do now is run your contract down at Tottenham. Yeah, and even if they don't sell you, which they will if your contract running down,
because they will take the P.
Yeah, you're gonna sign a bumper contract somewhere else in your last thing. If I see him sign for Tottenham again, you better stay there.
But it's true though, isn't it?
You don't love football. I
just think he loves Spurs.
You know what it is?
I think he.
And I'll rate that. Because you know what it is? That's what fans want to see in it. So when Arsenal fans, we know over the years, man. Even if going like Henry, we respect him moving on. But you want him to stay and want to fight with the man then. Van Persie.
You're the same with Hazard.
Van Persie. Hazard, but Van Persie. He went on and won the league with United, yeah. But and obviously you can't knock him in hindsight because like, okay, you gone on and you won the league. You weren't going to win at Arsenal. But deep down your heart, you want him to say, listen, fuck them, man.
But the fashion he did that, the Van Persie thing was a bit reckless.
It was.
It wasn't like Henry or Fabregas.
I know, but deep down in your heart, you want him to be like, you know what? Fuck them, man.
Let's scrap all of that though, like because I hear the sentimental thing. Them man won things though. You're talking about Hazard, won things. You're talking about a guy that's not won nothing.
But did Van Persie win shit at Arsenal?
Do we not win nothing with him?
I mean,
anyway, the Hazard, the Henry examples, then, for example, them man won things at the club. So it's very difficult. So you look at Alan Shearer example last time, he won something, went to his beloved club.
Kane has got,
Kane's got nothing.
He's got a move.
He's got golden boots.
100%.
Kane hasn't got a winner's medal.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Of nothing.
And they're not winning Carabao either.
Blood, you telling me that there's no Audi Cup medals, son?
Yeah. Even if they did win the Carabao, fam.
No, it's not winning.
It's like
Compared to what he can do.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But even if he do win that, I'm not gonna lie,
That's less
if I was Kane and I won the Carabao Cup, this would be my winning picture.
I'll be like this. Is it this one? The arm thing?
No, you never get
You
never get a finger from.
He's not making the finger. The finger comes out for the FA Cup minimum. I'll be like this with the man them. Man never hug me. In fact, I will hug. I'm just like this.
On the end, innit?
No, blood. I'll be what Harry Kane for a man of his quality,
to win a Carabao.
Are you taking a piss, blood? I'm also saying this guy is quality, blood. Yeah. And nah.
The 2 goals he scored were good as well. The second goal was a really good goal.
It is. But that's what I'm saying.
But even the Harry Kane, the celebration with it.
No, but
he literally don't even jump no more. He gives it a little skipping up and just
goes. Why
goes.
would you jump, fam?
That's what I'm saying.
And also Mourinho. Let's come on to Mourinho because I've seen him. He's been struggling to
hold it down
all
in
season.
confidence, innit?
He's trying to hold it down and not come out in the players. And now he's struggling, innit?
He is.
They've bottled it in the Europa League.
Bottled it in the PL.
Dry your eyes, mate. Yeah, bottled it in Europa League. They've flipping.
Where did that come from?
That was live, though.
Yeah, it's live.
Yeah, bottled it in the league.
I know it's hard to say.
Yeah, do you know where that come from? I'm gonna tell you on camera, cuz. Shout out my guy George and that.
Like you're laughing on your own.
Sorry.
Keep
moving, yeah. Bottled it, and then obviously now he's come out saying, so he's questioned about, the manager he once was and whatever. Man said same coach, different players.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But you remember what I said it like a couple months ago on the episode where I said he's now started to blame, he's shifting it.
You know when he says same coach, same coach, different players, yeah? When you go to Spurs, the club, you've been in England long enough to have had a bottle job Spurs, whatever. What did you expect, big man?
Right, so hold on a minute, rewind. Because when I had my Mourinho, right?
Yeah.
You man all sitting there going, no, but it makes sense when you go Spurs.
And it did.
No, it didn't.
No, it did.
No, it didn't.
No, for him.
No,
it
it
did. If you
didn't.
want to be in a Premier manager, cool.
No, it
But if you go Spurs, listen, put it this way.
But he went Spurs thinking he was going to do something.
No, did he then?
Yeah.
Did he, or was he just talking stuff?
Mourinho's got way too much ego and pride to not think that he can go. He thought he was going to be the guy to go there, and break the Spursy ducks. I'm telling you now.
No, he did.
And he ain't doing it.
No, he's not doing it.
Which is why he never should have gone there. Never. Ever.
It's hindsight, isn't it?
No, it's not hindsight now.
If you done hindsight, it's hindsight. If you done a thing, we can't be saying that, so it's hindsight.
But he hasn't, and we knew he was never going to do that. So
but he didn't know that, innit? We just said he
believes in Mourinho, and now he's realised that even the great Mourinho, which was what he said years ago, can't do nothing for these men. So yeah, you know what? No sympathy, fam.
Pana
Lowey strikes again. Fuck it.
Yeah.
But
good point for Newcastle. Well needed, considering the battle they're going to be in.
And they are in the battle.
They're still going down.
You know what? Yeah, but from this weekend you could say that. But it's still a battle.
Hold on to the Fulham chat.
But from the bottle jobs, we'll move on to Wolves West Ham. And what I want to say here is obviously with this win against Wolves.
Isn't it this now?
Yeah, my guy Kezi Lingard and that.
Don't know when he scored it.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
So obviously West Ham moved into the top 4. Now, before we even talk about the West Ham team and whatever, I also let you man know this, yeah? I don't say you man know. West Ham were a point of relegation when Moyes took over.
Nah,
16 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see it there? 16 months ago, yeah? They're now in the top 4. £35.3 million net spend in that time. So when we talk about, even in Arsenal now, we're talking about, whatever. Look at Moyes.
And all that.
Moyes, he's there showing. And this is what I say about David Moyes, yeah? The reason why United he struggled is because the expectation was there. Moyes does well getting the best out of average players and, you know what I'm saying? Even though from the Sunday, but this is his kind of job.
And I still think he never got given a real chance at United though. If he came the second manager after, rather than straight after Fergie, and it was like he's the successor
and he's the next Fergie.
Yeah,
you're right.
He had way too much pressure.
100.
If it was Van Gaal first, and then it was Moyes, the story might have been a little bit different.
I think it was never going to work out that way.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I think there's always going to be a successor who's going to be someone who's going to build again in it.
Yeah.
But just throw someone who's top
No,
end.
agreed.
But
it's like
you would never have gone Van Gaal and then Moyes.
No, I hear that. But it's like taking over the throne from the beloved king that everyone loved. They're not loving you the same. You can't. What can you do?
Take time.
You can't. You know what I'm saying? What can you do after that?
And he never really got back.
What can you do? You know what I'm saying?
But anyways, big him up for West Ham though.
Big him up, 100%. Because the job he's done there, sensational. And not only that. He went there the first time, kept him up once, then got moved on to Pellegrini because it's Pellegrini and his name's Pellegrini.
Yeah, Man City thing.
Yeah. And he's come back and shown them
he's done well.
You know what? Utmost respect for David Moyes because we've had this conversation about British managers and the whole stigma and whatever. David Moyes showing that he don't need an Eni or whatever the name. You can just do your thing.
Question.
Yeah.
Arsenal manager?
No.
That's the mad thing, because I still wouldn't have an Arsenal.
No.
I have the utmost respect for David Moyes.
But
you know what? Manage my team.
I don't look at my team having an average man in it. There is average man there, but I see my team should be better than that.
They're 4th and you're 11th.
No, but listen, that's management, innit?
But David Moyes gets the best out of average players.
Cool. So why did you not sign him then?
Huh?
Why did you not sign with Chelsea?
No offense, bro. We're Chelsea. You're Arsenal right now.
No, hold on, but big man. What you're based on the historical team? You're Chelsea.
Even the last,
he's better than
where have you man been the last?
We were winning Prems when you were into total cups and that. Let's not get
we're same age, big man now. Come on, let's talk about the last decade or two. Don't try to come me. I hate when you do that, bro. I hate when you do that. And that was 20 years ago. That was 20 years ago.
Fam. What?
15 years ago.
How long ago was 04? We're 21.
21. So all this bullshit talk out here now, it is what it is now, innit? It is what it is now.
We've been having this argument since 04 was like 5 years ago.
And all that,
We've been having this argument since 04 was like 5 years ago. Now, how many years ago was it? 17 years ago. And Leo and Arkin and all that, it's all done now. That was time ago.
You slightly did buy the league, but we don't talk about it.
Regardless, I'm sorry, I'm not even trying to boy it. I'm not even trying to boy it though. What Lowey always says is where you should be is nowhere near. You're nowhere near where you should be, and you haven't been for a long time.
But back to West Ham Wolves, the interesting thing from this for me is the Wolves fall off. Now I know Jimenez has been out injured, but it's still a bit mad. Your shout was about Wolves
next year.
Do you know what I look at though? Adama Traore. I mean, he got an assist yesterday, done well. But I'm like, blood, how's he gone from Man City, they've won him whatever to.
He's technically shit, bro.
No, I just think it's a case of
he's technically shit.
But I think it's just been found out now. When he had the 2 seasons ago when he was like on a rampage, that was what it was. I'm gonna get the ball and I'm on a rampage. But now, man, were just like, he's gonna try to come on a rampage, but we'll just get a couple of bodies in front of him. But also, it's been sussed out.
He's blisteringly quick, so just give him 2 yards. And his touch will let him down.
And like Lowe says, because he's technically shit.
Big man.
I don't think he's.
Stop putting oil in your arms. Stop putting oil in your arms.
Trust me, it's not making a difference. No one's grabbing you up.
These times, they're
not even touching you.
They're not touching you.
Mad. The oil was still fresh after the game. The oil was still fresh, man. Yeah, man.
He's probably restrained. He got massage.
Yeah,
it was fresh.
That's when it started going wrong for you, fam. Because not even Ronaldo puts oils in his arms,
And people grabbing water.
And you're a diamond oils.
It's just sussed out, isn't it? It's been sussed out.
I'm sorry,
It's like when Conte got sussed out, his system got
if Messi was the first to put oil in his arms, and he's stepping off guys, I'm like, calm. You tell me the Adama Traore, the guy, you're as quick and strong as you.
You don't need oil in arms. You don't need oil, fam. Just move him away.
Just trim your elbows, bro. But let's kick on anyway.
But they will go down next year, I think. They got a big shot. It's either Nuno. I always forget it, but it's either the manager gets sacked or Wolves go down next year.
Just making it clear, that's Pana shout and not the thoughts of 2 men up top. But
you've been wrong before, lad.
We've been wrong before, lad. Do you know what I mean? No one would have predicted West Brom going to Chelsea and slapping 5, but we moved, lads. We moved. Next game we'll look at is Southampton Burnley. Now, what? Burnley went 2 up in this game, ended up losing 3-2.
Good result for Southampton.
Good result for Southampton. Do you know what? I still looked at this game and thought, because they were on similar points. Looking at this game, thinking the loser could still be in around that, possibly get dragged in. I don't know.
It could do, but I don't think so.
You come on that sitting on the fence.
He loves it, innit?
Loves it. You know they ain't getting relegated.
He loves them Kes shots, yeah, but from miles away. He's like,
they're not getting relegated.
The first Kes shout was that West Brom was a decent team and that.
And they're still going to get relegated.
And he even gassed me on the Fulham, yeah? And now I think I should have just backed myself from the beginning. I should have started with Nick.
Yeah.
Who did you say initially?
I called Fulham from
time. Yeah, he called Fulham and he made my man switch, fam.
You got me thinking Kevin Anderson's a fucking one of the best centre backs in the Prem.
Fam. I don't know what that would. But you know why though?
If we put Anderson in, that would have been mad.
No, but you know why though? Do you know why he does that? It's because Kes always favours the underdog.
I love underdog.
He loves underdogs. So what he's going to do, he's going to sit there in your ear and he's going to sabotage you and go,
but that's what
Fulham and that's what he's going to do, bro.
I'll back the underdog player. Because you know what it is, yeah? Listen.
Here's a life story, fam. Fuck's
I thought he was going to say, because I am one.
Yeah, it's a life story.
Listen. I love an underdog player. Listen, I always back the underdog.
He always get his back underdog.
This guy's a 100. When it's William Hill betting £10, Jim, there's no. You think he's betting underdog, fam?
No, he does. I'll back him on that. He does back underdogs.
I'll back the underdog.
You always bet underdog, fam. I'm seeing Lincoln who was first in the league and you're backing them to beat Barrow who are 22nd?
No, but his cubes when they come off, there's a few underdogs in the cubes. I will give you that. But you're never making me change your mind on.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm not giving up on Fulham. I ain't giving up on them, man.
Good, they need your support, fam.
I ain't giving up on them.
Someone needs to support them.
Sure. I ain't giving up on Fulham. Big man thing. But you know what? Listen, good result for Southampton. Even though their form has fallen off.
Yeah, let's be
fallen off. But we know that.
I think both teams are safe.
Yeah, I know. If I'm being honest, yeah, they probably are.
Should have been honest at the beginning, mate.
I want to. Everton Palace. This again, I want to look at, yeah. Monday Night Football. Everton. Bottle jobs, man. I told them about Merseyside Spurs.
No, you did.
No, I told you.
It's probably the only shot it's been consistent.
You know what I find interesting? And I'll tell you about Everton. So, they had a free kick, edge of the box.
Yeah.
Look at the man they've got in their team, yeah? Gylfi Sigurdsson, James Rodriguez, Luca Dean. Bro, Richarlison grabbed up the ball, yeah? And he's literally on a militant one, like, no, I'm taking it.
He's taking it.
He's gone, but not. And bear in mind, he'd already missed about 6 chances.
I was going to say, Guaita had a good game, though.
He had a good game. But Richarlison missed so many chances.
No, he did.
But anyway, yeah, you got all these men, free kick takers, whatever, yeah? And Richarlison's there, like, holding the ball. And they're like, oh, you know, maybe Seamus Coleman's going to come over and sort it out. He doesn't come over. Then literally...
Bottle job.
Yeah, bottled it. Then you're seeing these men walk away one by one, yeah?
Bottle job.
And Richarlison's whole film, like, yeah, I'm taking it. And I'm just like, what the frick is going on here?
Big man, you never scored a free kick in your life.
Sigurdsson.
Yeah.
I might allow Rodriguez, yeah?
Is it a case of like recent form or?
No.
I'm allowing Rodriguez only because I don't know if his English is prim and proper to be arguing like that.
Sigurdsson, fam.
Sigurdsson.
Who's the guy that scored techie free kicks all over the gaff.
When I see them walking away, yeah, and Sigurdsson was the last, he was standing over it like it, and then last second he walked away, yeah. I was like, you know what? I can't rate you, man. Because in a proper winning team, yeah, someone's telling this man, you don't take free kicks. These are the free kick takers. Then he takes a free kick and he tries to whip it the keeper's side, yeah. I'm like, shame on every one of you, man. I'm sorry. You man are not ready. Yeah.
Again, we call life.
Having said that, agent Batshuayi for Chelsea, you man got the man out on loan and that.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, he come on for like 2 minutes and
yeah,
scored
big
a
man.
goal, innit?
Yeah, like.
But again, played in the second team for Belgium and got his goal.
Yeah, you know, I used to rate Batshuayi at Marseille.
I used to rate him.
And then when he scored the title winning goal against West Brom, I thought, yeah, maybe. Since then, I'm like,
he hasn't kicked on.
I don't believe in this.
And I can't. I always backed him until we gave him his chance.
And he scored his chance. And he scored for you against Atletico Madrid that season.
But that's what I think is mad though, because him, Benteke, is still getting the Belgian squad, fam.
So do you believe me yet when they say that Palace's squad's still better than Newcastle's?
No.
Yeah.
100%.
Do you know what?
First 11 against 11, it is.
Do you know what?
With the loanies, yeah? I'm not including loanies.
Do you know what? No, we do need to touch on that because
they are, bro.
I don't know.
You two should go against each other because I'll be in the fence.
I think we're gonna have to.
No, there's no point.
I'm not. But go on, keep going, innit? Like.
Nah, I think
they are.
It's an interesting one.
They are.
I think Palace is safe. I'm gonna call
Palace 100% safe. There's not even debating that. Everton, I also want to let them know, just like the whole Spurs thing, you can build a new stadium. You can bring in the top level manager. When it's in the culture, it's in the culture. Yeah. You run a bottle jobs. I'm sorry. You have to be slapping Palace there. There's so many chances against them, but Everton fans were so frustrated watching that. You know what I mean?
Where does Carlo Ancelotti go from here? Another year?
Yeah, of course. I think you can't sack a manager like Ancelotti.
Oh no, of course, but like he did spend this year as well.
Yeah, but listen, it's the Premier League. It ain't fucking. It ain't Serie A. It ain't. You know what I'm saying? It ain't.
Big man team.
No, I do hear that. I do hear that.
He had the top teams.
Mate, it'll be a big test for him next year.
100. But again, I'm judging him next year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I still think he's done a good job.
Of course. But listen, David Moyes got them in the top 4. Are you better off now with, you know what I'm saying?
This is a strong season in terms of teams we've got strong
teams.
8, 9, 10 teams, you know what I mean, that can go and do that job.
Yeah, from 11th down instead.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Nah.
Slightly right.
Yeah, he's right there. Fuck it, we'll take that one. We'll take that.
You both just went,
Yeah.
No, joking.
I thought my captain come with Platts and that. He was going to come with a new energy. Yeah, fuck it, man. If he turns up on Thursday and we win the Europa League, but listen.
Pana forgets that his team conceded that third of West Brom.
Big man thing. This is the 1 week you better turn the humbles.
Never.
But last couple games to look at is what? Villa, Fulham.
Your relegation survival.
And you know what? Fulham, up until the 78th minute or so, were looking like they were climbing out the relegation zone this week, and then Villa come back. You know what I mean? And Villa are a strong side, man. I already spoke about Villa in the season, their team and that. What I found interesting about this game, Barkley couldn't even get off the bench this game. His thing has declined from since Villa have lost Grealish, Barkley,
non-existent, isn't it?
and this is why I think with Ross Barkley here, not to make it all about him, but he's gone to Villa to shine, and when your guy Grealish is playing, you play, but Grealish had a team, and it's your opportunity to take the ball by the horns, and you can't even get into the team.
It's gone to shine.
I think it says all you need to know about Ross Barkley, innit?
I saw 2 Chelsea rejects in that team in that game.
Loftus-Cheek.
They're not ready, fam. They're not ready for that.
Well, we said this, innit? I feel like they're. I don't want to admit it. I hate to admit it. Maybe with Barkley, I always wanted to because I'd never even wanted Barkley in the first place.
Loftus-Cheek.
But Loftus-Cheek is one of our own. But I think this is where at a stature that he's going to be at. So
Yeah.
But regardless of that, Fulham gave them the second or third, another defensive kind of error.
They did.
This is exactly why I'm still saying it. They're going down. They are going down.
I can't even go back on my original word.
There's 8 games left. Still a lot of football to play, but they're going down. They've got to. I just can't see them doing anything.
Yeah, I mean Mitrovic even got a goal this game.
Yeah, he did.
He was banging for Serbia in the international break. Yeah, then he scored again.
He scored 2 goals this season. Don't celebrate. If you're a striker and you score 2-3 goals in the Premier League, don't celebrate.
When a guy's got a trademark celebration,
don't celebrate.
You can't remember it. Yeah. You know he's had a terrible season. Yeah.
Don't celebrate.
But I mean Fulham. Yeah.
It's peak for them.
Yeah.
It's peak for them after that.
We move.
It's peak.
The last game is obviously Leeds, Sheffield United. Leeds, not much to play for. Sheffield United, we know they've gone already. There's no debate around this game. I expected them Leeds to win it more comfortably, but again, I think it's credit to Sheffield United that they've most of their games this season, they put up a fight. Oh, they scored again. They put up a fight. They play well, and I mean they were unlucky to lose this game with own goal. Jagielka got own goal, which is what conceded the game.
Sheffield United needs to sort out their shit real quick, I think, because I think you'd want to get your manager in now, ready for the championship. Not try and get your team ready, you know what I'm saying? Try and get your manager where you get relegated, no time with them, and move on. Because you ain't keeping my man like Heckenbottom and Tyndall as your main guys, innit? Especially if you want to bounce back. But for me, I think you lost your opportunity to bounce back when you lost Wilder.
Yeah. Well, apparently now it's come out that Wilder wasn't sacked; he resigned. Yeah. Which
it probably showed that the toxicity of him relationship with the board.
100%. Yeah.
Thanks for correcting me there.
Nah, it's all good, man. But you're right. I think Sheffield United, if they've kept Wilder and gone down and kept the nucleus of the squad, you thought maybe they can come back.
I can see them really struggle now coming back into the PL.
Championship is a tough league. One, it's a tough league to get out of.
It's a trap.
So, it'll be interesting to see how they do next season. A lot of their better players are getting older. Billy Sharp, McGoldrick. guys that would do well at championship level, but they're getting older now, so it's like
I can't see them coming back next year.
Yeah.
I can't.
But good luck to them.
Yeah, good luck to them, man.
Player of the week.
Boy, yeah, let's kick it on, man. I think let's have a look at player of the week.
I've got mine if you want me to go.
Yeah, I got mine
Let's
as well.
come to Pana then. Oh, yeah, go.
I'm just gonna go
Player or donkey? We're going straight player, yeah?
player.
Let's go player.
So yeah, man. There's only one player for me really.
Right.
Like, I don't think there's any standout player other than KDB.
KDB.
So,
Okay. Yeah.
I think like just self-explanatory in it. Like, just absolutely dominated the game.
When you give it to KDB, you know why he's got it.
Yeah,
You know
just in general, innit? He's just class. So yeah, KDB's my guy.
Big lows. Oh, that was mine, you know. Yeah, that was mine, you know.
Jay Lings.
Alright, go on. Yeah, go on.
Jay Lings.
Sharp.
Jay Lings,
Sharp.
that was mine.
Man,
Still.
the consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing a madness at the moment. And big up him coming back up in the England squad as well, because it's tough for him being outside the Man United squad, watching your team, teammates, your friends, you've been there for time, and you're there on the sidelines. Can't get in, but big up you, fam.
Big facts. So for me, that would have been mine, but we'll move on. It's one of two. Number one is Joe Willock, coming off the bench, scoring the equaliser against the Spurs and that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? So Joe Willock is number one for me, potentially. Who's my number two?
Oh, fam, that means that's your number one, innit?
No, because the other one was my... Oh, the number two is Boom Bam, Callum Robinson.
Oh.
Or Pereira.
Pereira as well, to be fair.
I'm getting to Pereira, fam. Pereira influenced the game against Chelsea. Yeah. Mateus Pereira is my player of the week.
Yeah, man did that.
Can't hear nothing.
Yeah, trust. Pereira, my brother. So, Donkey. Everyone got their donkeys ready? Because I got, go
I think
ahead.
it's simple, Aubameyang.
Okay. Yeah.
Dead trim, dead game.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, Aubameyang. I hear that.
Meme with Travis Scott highest in the room.
Yeah,
And then I saw Aubameyang on the other side. Like lowest on the field or something.
Back up those days.
Well, if I come to you, what the vibes are high?
My donkey is Oh, I thought go. Slightly. I don't know what to say.
I'll go first.
Thiago Silva, donkey of the week.
Yeah,
mine is donkey.
that's what I was gonna say.
He's only scheduled to play a few minutes and that, and he done the bad thing in the minutes, and your team can see the fight.
When he got yellow card, I was like, he's getting off.
So Thiago Bronze is my donkey of the week.
Fuck it, no.
Thiago Wood.
Can I?
Thiago Copper.
He gets a silver spoon.
In 2 weeks' time, you'll be singing fucking fickle, fuck you.
Oh yeah, no, go on.
I'm just gonna have to give the whole Chelsea squad. Can I do that or not? Is that bad?
You can do, but you're bottling it because it's Thiago Silva.
Thiago Silva, mate.
I don't even think it was his fault really. As in, I don't think he was the worst.
It
was the worst. Timo Werner.
Maybe I'll give it to Mendy for conceding.
Did I mention Timo Werner giving the assist?
Oh yeah.
Sorry. In fact,
that was tragic.
Because you know what? Let's not have this whole goal involvement thing. Yeah. Timo Werner gets the assist for Mason Mount.
I can't even back him on this one.
Blood. You're 3 yards out.
But do you know what though? It was,
and you're not even trying to shoot, lad.
No, it was poor. It was the Germany thing haunting my man, and he couldn't face it. He had to give the ball. But to be fair,
if you lose to North Macedonia,
it just goes to show how low his confidence is. But that's poor. I can't even back him. So maybe I'm going Edward Mendy in it. I have to just for conceding 5. So that's my donkey.
Okay, calm.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily go Silva, but that's mine.
Yeah, calm.
Yeah, protected him, innit? And really wants the shirt, man, for next season.
Thiago Silva's hard, man.
Yeah, nah, you know it's funny.
Yeah, but it wasn't hard. It wasn't hard.
Yeah, trust me. But listen, man, that leaves nothing but for us to wrap it up, box it up. Another one down, 2-3. Listen, guys, you know the drilly. If you're fucking with us, you're rocking with us. Keep it locked, keep it real. And during these times, remember, stay safe, stay blessed, and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We out.